state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville.
And then Greg Rose a pusher though, man.
Hey man, I'm about to ask that dude Brandon if he got 15 on his shoes. I'm about to bet 30.
With the Seattle Seahawks.
I'm gonna get my
Ready to get us started, the awesome punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from Nashville.
Jerome who? Man, that nigga beat the fuck out you, man.
I beat the wrong last time we played. What the fuck you talking about, man?
Oh, okay.
He bad for the deal, dog.
I beat that nigga. I dominated him. But look, this is the thing, though. Man, this nigga been like
on first down, it's Tannehill. And his first look is incomplete.
Oh, I remember that night. I was in the park. I remember that night, bro. He was drinking.
Similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, he won perfection, way better than it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you cut everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and
goal. That was a good pass by that nigga.
Defensively, we're hoping to hold him to a field goal. Instead, they're able to convert the third and long here on the opening drive.
So not only was it a flipping field position and a flipping fortunes, but how about mentally? You just described it. They were hoping to force him into a field goal there. Instead, they give up the
bro, you running from Watts, though, bro.
First and goal. The offense is down on their heels.
So second and goal.
You ain't shut him down, bro. You just ain't finna play against that shit unless you playing for some money.
To the run, Tannehill going to throw toward the end zone.
What?
That's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphrey.
Y'all bet?
Third and goal. No, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example.
That shit do matter. What's wrong with you?
Because when the game starts to move fast, it moves quickly.
Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the
I got bigger. I got bigger fish to fry.
Right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
All right, we'll make it interesting.
Kick this one away.
All right, yeah, I done beat your ass already. I done beat your ass already too.
22-yard line.
You trash, man. I don't know how to go on lost week.
Now first and 10 at their own 22. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. They get 17 on that. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Steps away to his left. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And all you need is the
other person to gain of 25 yards.
And it's going to go straight to your account because that's the middleman your bank uses.
Back to back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Brought me to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield.
I think it's about oh yeah, like he's lower.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the game. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Touchdown!
Well,
the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, y'all been wondering, they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
feel you though, cause only
Extra
thing is
point
my
up and
cash
through
out
by
got fucked up,
Myers.
man.
And we are tied at 7.
Yeah, it
I
got
hear a
fucked
lot
up.
about that shit, but so far,
Each
so
team's
good
had
with
it.
me,
Each
and I
team
don't
has
probably
scored.
gonna
7-7 here as the kicks away.
That's good, man. That's good, man. Because I tried to
And
sign
that'll
back
carry
up
over
with
the
him
back
when I
line
had
of the end
used the
zone
last
for a
one of my
touchback.
social, and it was like, please, email all this to support. I tried to do that shit, and it never worked out. So I was like, man, fuck cash out. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
See what I did
The
about
Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so. And that was amazing because that drive went and meant no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They didn't want me to send a copy of my driver's license to an email and shit. I said, hell.
I'm saying, why not, bro? Yeah, you gotta identify yourself, bro.
Look, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
If you want to do a new one, you don't have to
Now
do it on somebody else's phone.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. That last catch winds up costing 3, so now they need to convert on 3rd and 13.
I ain't gonna even lie, man. I tried sending them a copy of my ID.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who can't rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Yeah, man, I gave up after that. I said, you know what? Because y'all don't have no customer service. Yeah, if y'all ain't got no customer service number I can call, fuck that shit.
I feel that now. I feel that. I be want to talk to motherfuckers.
Down, here's Brett Kern to put the football away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett.
Don't want no app I don't subscribe to and forgot. When they
And the kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline. And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it. And they'll say at the 45.
They'll tell me back like 5 times, bro.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. That's
so
good.
They reliable with the email, even though they don't got a phone. They real tight.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Wilson. That's complete. It's good. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
You better be careful throwing in too much double coverage. Might have a couple of them picked off. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Man, I miss my cash out. And that's what I'm going to do because I got
Wilson now.
I got AT&T again. Like a little Metro phone.
It's caught. Lockett. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Wilson now already over 100 yards passing in just this 1st quarter. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter play. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Wilson is complete to Lockett. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
It hurt. That boy was not to be denied just now. That was real crazy, that big boy.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. See, it didn't seem like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
With a middleman, we show
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Running from the gun with Henry. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Who you playing?
I'm playing on Big Hurt.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your
if you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they've gotten the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. With these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson buying time to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And to the 43.
Damn, Kevin Byard played a fucking good
defense.
dude, man.
43-yard line, that's where they'll take over.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football. Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now a carry for the shifty Deion Lewis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now it's Henry. And he'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Hey, Dap, you feel like middleman?
From the gun on third down, Tannehill.
So do you feel like
and it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. The pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Joseph is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when they're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Quick throw out to Gordon on the perimeter. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball will get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe will walk.
Ooh, that was a dot.
Touchdown, Seattle. From 19 yards away. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. To the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, 78 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2.
Back to you. Recon, opening new fire. Go.
Back to throw, Tannehill. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Oh, my goodness, man. Come on.
Set, ready? 50, play.
Hey, watch the slant.
Hey, Wahoo!
57's the mic. Watch 57. Check down.
Go.
On first down, Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 15.
14.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Stepping up. He'll try and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Check.
A 2nd down carry for Procise. And down he'll go at the 25. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. A quick sidestep here, CD. The NFL doing something kind of neat for its 100th season, which wraps up with Super Bowl 54. They're inducting a 20-man class, a centennial class, into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year. Now, a number of modern-day candidates won't be announced until the night before the Super Bowl, but 15 have already been announced, and it's a pretty good list so far. Guys like Harold Carmichael, Bobby Dillon, Alex Karras, Donnie Shell, Duke Slater, a number of others in there as well, CD.
Yeah, you're right about that. And what this does is they hope it helps ease the backlog of some of the great candidates that are out there. You know, Max Speedy and Ed Sprinkle, people may have forgotten about, but they were tremendous during their time frame. And we did get to see,
pay for $19, bro. What's $1?
Coaches Bill Cowher and Jimmy Johnson received their invitation to Canton from the president of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And we saw those announcements live, where it was so much fun, wasn't it? And the emotion that came
wrong
through.
with that, you want to pay for them 19?
George Young, who built the New York Giants back in the day with Bill Parcells and crew to win Super Bowls. And former Commissioner Paul Tagliabue, he presided over the big growth of the league. And contributor Steve Sable of NFL Films, who should have been in a long time ago. Without NFL
Cash out gonna take that. You ain't gonna get the whole 19 yourself. I mean,
here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Procise. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hell yeah.
You'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with the scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4.
Yeah, I'm in the game.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Myers' kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do. We kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 15, run. 15 now. Move.
They'll run it again with Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to...
Tyler Lockett, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 40.
Under 10, 10.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A shotgun handoff to Henry. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he locates Walker, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That was good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Got him in. It's Brown. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tannehill. He gets it to Humphries. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Tannehill now 8 of 17 so far, so under 50%, but he's got a 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. It's caught by Davis. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the night. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Able to get this to Gordon. 22 yards there, a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the